Hello, my friends. Today I would like to share with you some cards that I've made. I was going to do a whole deck, design a whole deck, but I suddenly realized after doing the Greater Arcana how complicated and how long it would take me. So basically I've just done the 22 Greater Arcana and I'd like to share them with you. They've been shuffled so that they're not in a specific order. But I'd like you just to see them and see what you think of them. Let's just go through them. I'll start off with Judgment. So there you are. I've got Archangel Gabriel blowing her horn and sort of perched on a cloud. That one. These are just ink. They're not printed or anything. I've just drawn directly onto blank cards. And the back of them is like so. So there we are, there's Judgment. And there we have the High Priestess. They're quite small cards. I like them to be nice and manageable. You know, they're not too difficult to shuffle. They're nice and easy to shuffle. And they're very easy to carry around. And I get some lovely readings from these, although I've only got the Greater Arcana. I think because they've got my energy on them, I get some very nice readings with them. So there you are, the High Priestess. That's my version of her. And my version of the world. There she's holding the globe, got the world on a string. And I thought that was a rather nice depiction of the world. The moon. And I have like a snake coming up out of the water here, and then the dog howling up to the moon, and then the path leading off into the distance. And then the Wheel of Fortune is all based on standard Rider-Waite, but you know, just a few symbols around. And I've chosen to do a hanged woman, and in this version her skirts come down or come up. It's showing her bare bum, and it's a rather fun depiction of the hanged woman. She's looking at life from a different perspective, and we're all looking at her bum. And then Strength, the woman with the line. I have put the Leo sign on that one. Some of them I have, some of them I haven't put the signs on, but it just depended on what room I had. I just drew them sort of off cuff, so some of them I didn't have space to actually put the sun sign in, but on that one I have. So it's a Leo card. The Lovers, and again I've managed to get the Gemini sign in. So I thought that was quite a nice depiction of the Lovers, a little bit sort of Adam and Eve-ish with the snake, and I had put an apple on the tree there. And probably the favourite one that I've done is the Hermit. I love the way she's just perched on this toadstool and she's holding up the lamp, and there's like a little snail looking to her for guidance. And I've just managed to squeeze in the Virgo sign at the top there. But I think that's a cute little depiction of Virgo. That's probably my favourite one of the ones that I've created. But this is rather cute. Devil. It's not a frightening devil. It's not intimidating. But there she is with her whip and her wine or champagne. So all of the standard things that you'd expect from a devil. There to tempt you. There to tempt you. And then Justice. I kind of have her boobies in the scales of justice, which I thought was quite a fun little touch. So very, very light-hearted, these cards. And then the Sun. I chose to do the baby on the horse, but this time it's a rocking horse surrounded by sunflowers. And there's my Fool card. Off she trots with her handbag over her shoulder, her faithful dog by her side, trolling off onto a new adventure. So there's my Fool card. And the chariot. Rather liking this with the black and white dog. And off she goes, a little castle in the background, fearlessly proceeding forward. And the star. He's kind of hanging on to this star up in the sky and pouring water onto water. Nice depiction of the star. My emperor. I don't do very many men. I prefer to draw women, but there's my emperor. So the Aries sign, and we've got a couple of Aries symbols here. So that's my emperor, one of the very, very few men in my Greater Arcana. And then the Empress. And she's sort of very fertile, dress full of hearts, some flowers around her. She's holding an ice cream cone. I don't know why, but it just seemed the right kind of thing to do. And she kind of reminds me of the Statue of Liberty for some reason. But there we go. There's the Empress. And my sorceress, she's quite a saucy sorceress. She's not exactly holding a wand. She's holding something a little bit more saucy than a wand. But she has a table with her cup of wine, some money and a sword. She's got all her tools there. So there she is, sorceress rather than magician. And death. Death, this is my birth card as a Scorpio. So I chose to make death a little bit less intimidating, although death cards are always going to be a little bit scary for some people when they come up. But here she is, and she's got a sexy black dress on, and she's looking forward to starting something new, saying goodbye to something old and starting something new. So there's a death card. And my tower. The tower being struck is a lighthouse, and falling from the tower is my mermaid, and below the gaping jaws of the shark. So there we go, there's my tower version. And the Hierophant, one of the few other men that I have in this particular pack that I've created, the Hierophant. Quite a strong black and white design on that one. And finally, I've got Temperance. So my version of Temperance, Sagittarius sign, just at the bottom here. So there you go. These are ones that I've drawn and had great fun doing them. But as I say, I think the idea of actually producing a whole deck is a little bit daunting, to be honest with you. I might do it. I might do it one day. It depends on how much time I have and whether I can get the motivation to do the whole lot. But I'm really pleased with these ones. So even if I don't do any more, I'm happy with what I've got here. And like I say, there have been really, really nice, really good readings from them, although there are only the 22 here. But I think because I have my energy on them, and I spent time sort of creating them and enjoying to do it. So I think anything that you can make yourself is going to be more special somehow than something that you buy. So I wanted you to see these and maybe inspire you to make your own. And if you do decide to, you can just buy blank cards from maybe eBay. This is where I got mine from. They're literally like that, just blank. And then I drew on one side with a permanent marker pen. So that is literally all I did. So thank you. I hope you've enjoyed looking at these and maybe inspired you to try and come up with your own designs. Just, it's not hard. It just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of patience. Thank you. Bye-bye.